Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with solid bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Welcome back to the StarLadder Minor Closed Qualifiers here for the OCE region. We're getting into our second match of this bracket. I'm the Eternal J here on the second stream. And we're getting into Grayhound Gaming versus PC419. Very similar sort of situation to our last series where we were taking a look at the last one like, okay, there's probably a pretty decent favourite to win that particular series. And very similar situation where we're thinking, okay, they're probably going to be a very, very big favourite to win this one. And obviously that favourite would be Grayhound Gaming. And this squad obviously competing in a number of tournaments way, way past the likes of their opponents on the other end of PC419. Coming in from those open qualifiers did PC do. Some relatively lesser known names in terms of the grand scale of Counter-Strike. Probably going to be still a bit of a decent regional competition, but I still believe that it's probably going to be a 2-0 for Grayhound Gaming as we go into our first map of Nuke. As picked by Grayhound to start things off here on this best of 3 series, our second of the opening matches for the day, our third overall of the opening matches in that bracket. Of course, for those of you who missed it earlier, we saw the likes of Ground Zero to beat out Paradox pretty decently. It's a 2-0 fashion. They'll be taking on Avon in our round 2 match later on after this one is concluded. The winner of Grayhound versus PC419 takes on Rewound versus Genuine, which is also going down on that main stream. So, lots more Counter-Strikes to come up later on today over the course of this minor qualifier. And Grayhound would love to be in with a chance to go directly to that minor because they are one of 2 teams with a decent standing to make it happen right here. Again, 2 spots up for grabs for OCE squads at the Asia Minor. As we move into the pistol round for Nuke. Again, picked by Grayhound in this case. We start things off out towards the ramp room control for the CT side. It's 2 quick frags traded back for 1 over on the A bomb site, and Grayhound quick execute into the bomb site. Now have complete control. PC completely overwhelmed by the CT forces. It will be moving that going straight in towards a quick trade on Dexter, but not going to happen for him. Dick Stacy, the man, the myth, the legend himself. 3 kills to his name. As Ducky falls to Malta, very nice and quick pistol to the favor of Grayhound. A rush out to the bomb site, and no one stood a chance on the PC side. Simple mop up there from the Glocks as the T side maintain all of their control. Eco from PC going to be pretty predictably also overwhelmed by Grayhound. Very fast style into the B bomb site here on Nuke. Players in. Dick Stacy gets the opening kill. Malta should face against Ducky and take him out all the same. Nice $600 kill for the man. As Grayhound instantly rush straight through against PC and take every single player on this CT side down once again. All 4 of the remaining men alive. Teammates as well for Grayhound. And again, simple stuff coming through as PC do get shut down. Now time for the buy. Still those AK, still those Mac 10s in for several different players here on the T side. M4s and AUDs coming in for PC as Grayhound this time play fast towards outside. They control towards the inside positions as Zuna, first contact out towards the squeaky area. Meanwhile, the smokes are up and Grayhound cross 4 players. Very uncontested over to that B bomb site. Malta trying to set up that vent dive, but I don't think he needs to at this stage. The bomb's going to commit towards B. There's not really anything that PC can do to stop this one from going down. Molotov's in to stop any rotations. Dexter will just check up the catwalk, make sure no one is up there for the CT forces. Of course, nobody is. The bomb can safely cross back in, get planted down on the B bomb site. Open for Old Toxic. That follow-up made in on Ducky. Oh, 32 points of health. Nuke has a decent chance to try and make it. I mean, 2 quick kills coming from PC. They're actually trying to trade back on the secret position. 2 versus 2 overall. And now Urxa's going to go falling. It's all left to Dexter in the vents here. Being known to the likes of Wolfie. Sprays through the AK. Will get down Ducky, but not ready for Wolfie to defuse kit. Not on him, but I think he's got time for this one. We're relatively close, but nah, he's got plenty of time actually. 3 kills for Wolfie do there on the retake, and they do manage to make it happen for PC. 3 players stacking their way in towards the secret position. Grayhound good on the trades, but not quite good enough towards the end of it. So first on the board for PC. Manic amounts of action over the course of that whole retake there for the PC squad. And again, Grayhound there with their control. Now can buy into the AKs. Of course, they did get 4 players down on 2 MAC-10s and everything. Bit of a question from Urka, excuse me. Certainly was able to keep them suppressed for a little bit of time. Maybe a bit of an opportunity to get some frags on the board, but as it stands, rifles back in for every single player. Wolfie Do strikes towards outside, 2 kills to his name, 10 points of health, trying to get traded back, but he's staying alive. Behind that blue box, Molotov's in, trying to force him into an awkward position, but finally Sicko deals with Wolfie Do. 4 versus 3 as Molotovs are whiffed out by the man. Look at how close Dominic is as well. Grayhound might not be expecting this advanced angle. No, Malta is. Takes him back to 3 versus 3. Grayhound pre-tagged up across the entire T-side line. They have once again gained secret control though, and Ducky Panic is going to panic of his own right. Get into the B-bomb site, realizing that the CT side players might be in a lot of trouble by the strikers of Grayhound. Dick Safety looks for a kill towards the outside position. AK picked up 24 points of health on this guy. Ooh, Sicko spots him out towards heaven on a big flank of his own right. Grayhound still have outside control, still contesting for Secret, still contesting the A-bomb site. Eventually facing Sicko. Takes that man advantage for the T-side line. As Grayhound start to push in through main. 30 seconds on the clock. Looking like this bomb is going to commit to the A-bomb site. Very little room for a vent dive. Mizuna out towards the hut, and a nice smoke actually leaves a small gap for Sicko to work with. He takes it back to a 1 versus 3, and Ducky no position to make this work. Dick Stacey held back, and the AUG looking forward does catch Malta down, does get himself a pick. Now we're going to find 2 more, and the T-side players know exactly where he's at. Diffuse on the man, smoke up for the Ninja if he wanted it, but open for Dick Stacey. And he will strike. Nice kill for him. Good slow presence, and Grayhound Gaming get the 3rd on the board for the T-side line. So far, a good T-side for Grayhound. I mean, their aggressive style certainly going to help him out in this case. So they can get a good T-side half, and this will start to look a little bit more awkward for PC. We've only seen 1 map out of them in terms of recorded history on HLTV, and it hasn't looked like the best from PC. 16-14, a majority of CT side rounds. Was there 1 result against AGN recorded back during the open qualifier for the Asia Minor. They're struggling to get started here on CT side at the moment. Eco back out for them. Here's 2 quick kills coming for Dexter and Urxa. Don't know why I keep adding an S when there's no S in that name. Urka. Oh, BT gets a knife back on Malta. I don't know where that came in from, but he's dealt with just as quickly. A bit of a cash injection for him, so that's also a pretty decent pickup. Now, Urka. Falls in Dominic out of position. Self out of dodge, the AUG sprayed down by Ducky. Now last man standing is Dominic going out for that vent dive. Grayhound know exactly where he is. The bomb should just get planted. No contention here for the Zeus player. Should just be an easy fourth right now for Grayhound. That's a 10 for the Zeus. A bit risky there from Urka. But in the end, 3 stay alive for Grayhound. Money can build, and PC will be up before the buy. Malta gets straight out of the squeaky door, out into a marshmallow position. Covered off by smokes. The T side have established their line here. Looks like he's also snuck his way towards the outside. Look at how far pushed up Malta is. Down in the B halls. Opening up the observation room as well, making sure that the glass is shattered, making sure that they've established their presence so he can strike in on the B bomb site if he wanted to go for a backstab. Smokes up and Ducky will try and respond to it. They're going to draw their attention away from outside. Well played stuff from Malta here. Smokes towards outside. Wolfie tapping is going to do a little bit of damage, but not much, all things considered. Again, most of their attention is going to be drawn here towards the actual bomb site itself. Malta and Ducky trading blows in terms of the HP. Mizuna gets a kill back at decontamination, though. He's rotated up the positions pretty well, and the CTs will now strike off the back of this one frag, knowing that Grayhound are going here. Urka ready to swing out. Malta deals with Dominic. The bomb plant should come through. It is actually contested. Malta will go falling. 3 versus 3 situation again, favour to Grayhound in terms of HP alone. The bomb plant has gone down. PC in retake mode, but Dexter back at the bomb site. Still strikes when no one's looking. Ducky dead. Looking for BT. He's dead all the same. And the AWP of Wolfie do. We're going to trade right back, but they know where he is, and Seka just going to wait for him to peek right into his crosshair. Get the headshot. Get the 5th for Grayhound. Such well-played rounds as well from Grayhound, drawing attention away from key positions of the map where PC ought to try and defend it. The outside control conceded by all the players that were there in hell. Go towards the vent room, or the ramp room, excuse me, instead. Not a lot of damage can be done to Grayhound as a result of that one. Eco once again out for PC. Scout in for Wolfie do, but everybody upgraded pistols. No utility, no Kevlar. More of a semi-buy than anything else. And the Eagles up trying to do some damage to Sicko, but he'll get the first kill alongside Dick Stacey with a follow-up. Dexter to the outside. Spotting, spraying, and dealing with Wolfie. Dominic and BT, the last 2 players standing for PC, and it should be a pretty simple affair, all things considered. Dominic out, spray down. BT, 1 versus 5. Should get spotted out towards the not boiler. Yeah, locker rooms. And Urka will deal with him. 6-1 on the board for Grayhound. Buy-up coming through once again for PC. He's not getting some rounds on the board, though, because this is starting to turn to dire straits, and Grayhound are running away with this T side. Benjis and Grayhound once again get aggressive as usual. Urka wrapping around towards outside. Look who we spotted. Dominic just taken out immediately. That's the AWP down. An event dive coming through from the CT line. PC going to try and counteract what Grayhound are doing. The squeaky push. Urka will be dealt with eventually, catching off on towards that hell position. Wolfie do will spray down towards him. Take a 4 versus 4, but Grayhound's efforts have severely limited the A bomb site defensive. They will still work towards secret as they always have done. They certainly want to keep control of 3 players around this corner. AWP Aseko watching in for Wolfie's angle as Dexter holds the rest of outside, but Mizuna is the man of the moment here. 3 players up for him. Wolfie Do will be behind him. He sprays on towards Dick Stacey, but Dick Stacey gets the kill on Wolfie Do. 2 players to find. Spray on the first man. Molotov's down. Bomb will get picked up by Molotov and rotated back out. And meanwhile, one man's made his way in towards Old Hell, and he's going to be able to control the ramp room. Entry for a B site. Hit no. A site instead. As BT gets tagged up to 17 points of health. Ducky on a panic rotation. M4 moving up. Molotov's in against him. Will not take out BT. There are going to be a lot of plom plant, however, here for Grayhound. And again, massive HP advantage of at least one of the CT players. Flashes in, Molotov round. Wolfie trying to try and work here towards the Evan. Great timing as Dexter looks away. Ducky's going to get traded, and as will Wolfie, so we're all left to BT 1 versus 2. And the Orpa Sicko lands it on the second. Nice and easy from him. Grayhound 7-1. Still dominant. Sicko gets the opener on Wolfie. Once again for the eco here, Grayhound. Easy enough control at this stage. Picks come in. Zuna and Wolfie, and now BT down. They will be able to isolate Malta back here towards Squeaky, but Dick Stacey's there for the trade right back to Ducky. We'll get him all the same. A couple of rifles dropped for the man, but now the information is available for Grayhound. They can just isolate this guy, keep him away from the bomb site, get the bomb plant down for Dexter. AK at least recovered for Ducky. Decent enough eco there for PC. But at this stage, they kind of need more than just eco rounds and small victories above Grayhound. They need some actual rounds on the board. The economy is bolstered here for the Grayhound side. Damage can be done, but they can still go for the buy-ups. They can still dominate here on this first map as Nuke. Smokes up, utility in, Grayhound once again playing quick out to the lobby position. Burst in from the AUG BT. Ducky also to face up here towards the ramp room, dealt with by Dexter. Now flashes in as BT tries to respond here towards that hell position. Dick Stacey comes up with a kill on towards the second frag. 5 on 3, still untraded by the CT line. Malta, ooh, does get caught up on AWP, but still turns onto the headshot of Wolfie. And looking around, baiting in the shoulder, trying to see if he can get Dominic to make a mistake. We'll spot out him, take a spray back and win the fight against the Orpa. One man left standing in Mizuna. Back on the B bomb site. Bomb plant will be landed by Dick Stacey. And Mizuna, nothing he can do. Has to hold on to the AUG. A nice, confident, aggressive round again by Grayhound. As the very clear favourites in this series prove exactly why they are just that. Favourites. Numbers being posted out by Dick Stacey, his teammates as well, not trailing too far behind him. Very consistent numbers across the line for Grayhound. Planting 7 in a row so far, the T side. And PC once again down on terms on the money line. Down to the eco. Half by kind of around this AUG. They have got head Kevlar on a couple players and a little bit of utility, of course, brought down. BT will try and use a bit of aggression to his name. Sicko quitting caught off guard, spotting Malta as well. No second headshot coming in from the AK though. The AUG can still trade it. Indeed, he will be able to do so long as the dominant is legal, but Dick stays there with 2 kills to follow back up and maintain control for Grayhound. 2 versus 3 man advantage for the T's. Ducky will hold back over in heaven. Deagle opening out a peck back. He knows that there's one towards garage. I think you spotted him, or you would have heard him at the very least. And does take his head off his shoulders. Very good shot from him. There's 2 more T-side players for Grayhound. Start facing forward and looking into the A bomb site, potentially towards B. Slow movement as they go down into the vent dive and down through the decontamination. The bomb plant will come through for Grayhound. Checking all their corners, making sure they're safe, and indeed they are. Plant down back at B1. Ducky and Wolfie up for a retake. Will they commit to this though? AWP going to get recovered by Ducky, and I think for this case they might just go ahead and save it. It's going to drop down in towards the vents area. Oh, he gets the flick on Dick Stacy. Looks back in for the next man, but Dexter trades it to a 1 versus 1. Now looking for Wolfie to do right around his corner. Will win out the fight. Will win out the round for Grayhound. Good turnaround from the AWP, but not to be in this one. Everyone's signs of life. Show for PC. Unfortunately, Grayhound shut it all back down. There on the eco. Leads up to the 4x here for PC419. Auto sniper for Wolfie. Do AWP in for Dominic. 2 AUGs, 1 M4. Teams move in. Incendiaries go down from PC as they try and stop any rushes coming in from Grayhound. Both scoped weapons towards outside. Malta opens things up for Grayhound once again, picking apart Ducky. The T-side move towards outside, smokes go up, and Urka continuing to support his teammates as he goes towards outside, looks for Dominic, drops back down. AWP still waiting back behind the blue boxes. The auto sniper there from Wolfie finally strikes. He gets the opening kill for PC in this round. 4 on 4, because it's only the 2nd kill. Trains coming through from PC as Grayhound established themselves into the B bomb site, into the B halls. Muzuna goes back on Malta and gets a kill all the same. The bomb is still committing to the B bomb site. Here we go. Utility in, rotations will be caught off. Sicko just loses out the fight against Mizuna. 2nd frag for him on an AUG, but Dexter there trying right back to VT over on the ramp run push. Mizuna still here against Dick Stacy, and Dick's not ready for this. Spray in will get him taken down. Now Dexter's alone, 2 kills to his name though. 3 frags apiece for each of these 2 players, a 1 versus 1, and Dexter will win out the fight. Alone he stands over on ramp, and he still is able to clutch the round together for GHG. And PC just can't catch a break. Just cannot catch a break at this stage. Dominic takes Malta down to start things off in round 13. Again, Grayhound with a full-blown buy because they got the money to afford it. Go towards Secret outside where most of their defaults have been set up pretty well. I mean, PC haven't done a really good job at defending against it. You know, they haven't tried to deny that outside control. They haven't put those Molotovs that stop those smokes. They haven't tried to put players down in the B halls as of late. And no one trying to stop Grayhound from taking all his map control, and they do get the trades back on the one player that did. Dominic down, Wolfie the backstab, Urka's ready for it. Headshot found. Man advantage gained by Grayhound. Ducky will try and turn it around with the AWP here towards the observation room. But Dick Stacy, legs down, not quite taken out by the AWPer. Dexter rotates up, checks out the A-bomb site, going to look forward, look one in towards Squeaky, and BT will go falling for it, leaving it all left to Mizuna. Spray on towards Eka. Sicko trades it, and bomb plant will go down for Sicko. 1 versus 3, and Ducky back towards Hell. Actually make his way up to Heaven. Looks like he wants to try and contest this, but oh no, Dick Stacy. Coming in the back lines. Didn't even see it coming. Not even I saw it coming. I mean, I should have, because he was outside of Hell. Outside of Heaven, excuse me, so. $11-round deficit for Grayhound here on their own map pick. Which at least is a slight consolation for PC in the sense that it is expected that they'd lose it. But again, very similar to our last series. It's like, well, not by this kind of margin you would have hoped to. It is against Grayhound though, so there is that much of a caveat. Grayhound are a really good team. One of the best in OCE. That much is pretty much uncontestable here. And PC are feeling that hurt. Sprays in with Dick Stacy, 2 kills to his name. 13-1 on the board for Grayhound. So we enter the final round of the half between the T and CT sides. Grayhound to get us another 14-1 half. Our second 14-1 half, especially if you're tuning into that first series a little bit earlier today. Double orbs in for Ducky and Dominic, and AUG's out for everybody else on PC. It's a full-blown scope setup. It's Mizuna, Molotov down, still takes 2 kills for his trouble. He is traded back eventually by Dick Stacy, but shouldn't have been allowed that much control. Excuse me, 3 versus 3. Dick Stacy gets caught off guard by Wolfie. Sicko back towards Squeaky. Will take him back to evens once again. Bomb plant is denied for a few seconds. The smokes will give him a little bit of cover. Oh, Ducky's head spotted, but he didn't take the shot. Sicko's going to get punished for it as a result. Ducky with the AWP leaves it all to Dexter. Bomb on his back, recovered, going down to the vent diver. Should be heard out by Dominic, and 2 orbs for the retake here. Oh. Good play from Dexter, though. He's going to go back over to the A bomb site. And Dominic, he still thinks it's B. Guys, different tones. Different tone. Are you serious, guys? Please. They literally made a sound update to make sure you didn't make this mistake. They're still checking B, and it's not here. Dexter. Still alone, still alive, and kicking here on the last round of the half. Ready for Dominic, sprays on through, takes him out. Ready for Ducky, sprays on through, takes him out. 2 kills to his name. Grayhound with a 14-1 half to cap it all off. It's not looking good for PC. Two rounds for Grayhounds to the victory. It's PC rush out towards the A bomb site on the pistol, all the utility pouring out. Malta will get one quick pick out towards the heaven area. Nades in against the T side line will do some HP damage, but not get any frags. Meanwhile, Seko moves in from main, spots two players, takes out one. Wolfie with that trade back, and now Malta in the rafters, takes out one, takes out a second for his own kill. And Mizuna, last man standing, 1 versus 2. Wrapped back in by Dexter. Headshot not quite taken, but bomb on the full control from Malta, and both players can just wait for the face and take him down. 15-1. Map point for Grayhound. And a rebuy comes in from PC. A force buy comes in from PC because they don't really have a choice. Outside for Seko, SMG, Dexter, next man to face it here. Molotov's in, going to try and deny the control towards red box. A little bit more outside control will come in as the CTs do stack out this outside position. Flashes forward. T-side make their way out and about. Burst in, SMG trying to do some more damage, but Dexter does face up to try and take Wolfie down to 4 versus 4. Multi-facing, bomb drop, second player, not going to be landed, but one more SMG around this corner leaves it all to Ducky. Finally, a bit of control being held by the T side, but as soon as I say that, Grayhound just shut them all down towards the outside. And Ducky, 10 HP, and a dream. Grayhound looking to shut them all down and win out this whole map here on round 17. Urka, tap to the head, 16-1. Wow, what a dominating performance there from Grayhound. I mean, I don't know if I was expecting anything more or anything less out of PC. Again, this is up against one of the best teams in OCE, so I can't really put too much of a blame on them. It's not a map that PC are too familiar with. It was Grayhound's map pick. But Dust 2 is next, and that does not give me a whole lot of hope. We're going to go to a break, and we'll see whether there's some sort of way out this one for PC, but it looks like they will be dropping to that lower bracket. As Grayhound look poised to take their victory after this break, we'll find out if they can do so on Dust 2.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.